The guys are really good. They are positive. They work really hard. I got everything I need here to get them going. My drills are planned the way that I expose them as much as I can, just to see their weak points. But I am really looking forward for the games that are coming up now to see where we are right at the moment. We all know what Stanislav can do, right? He's been in the league for a while, and the other three guys haven't really played much. Well, my goal is to keep one of the guys here. I mean, this is at least what I want, and we will see. But it's the problem with the young goalies that they need to play. So they're going to have to earn their spot first on the team, and then they're going to have to earn it with showing in the practice, not only to me but to coaches and to the players as well, that they want to play. Goaltending is really tough sometimes. You know, it's a lot of it has to be a really good mental approach, and you have to really feel good. I think they're ready to play. Yes, why wouldn't they be? I think it's really important to know them as a person, and I mean to get their trust. And it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of I'm trying to ask them as much questions as I can about how they feel, what they think about the drills that we do, just questions in general. But I also like them to give me some feedback if they don't like something, or if they don't understand what I want from them. And I think we're pretty much spot on until now. It's always good to practice with goalies when things are going well, and when things are not going that well, I think that's when the tough times come in. And you know, hockey is a game of mistakes, and goalies also make them. And I think it's just the process of how he deals with it. And in this process, sometimes I can step in, either on the ice or maybe even off the ice. You know, the goalies have also families and problems in their lives, and sometimes that influences the game as well. And I'm trying to help them in all areas as much as I can. I decided to become a coach when I was still playing. I was always going back to the rinks and always teaching young goalies. I was always a fan of that, and I kind of I love it. Not kind of liked it, I love it. And my teacher as a coach is John Elkin. He last year he worked for Arizona Coyotes. He developed two goalies that are still playing the NHL. One is Matt Murray and one is Mike Smith. And I've been going to Canada every year for 10 years from 5 to 2 weeks, just to see what they're doing there at the highest level. And I think that before I didn't go there, I thought that I know something, and you learn everything new. It develops so much. The approach to the game, terminology, all kinds of aspects of the game you can learn there. And it's been a great experience. I decided at an early age. I think I was 7, and I had a quite long walk to the rink. It had been over 2 kilometers, and I remember that first 2 years I never missed a practice, and I walked every day. And I mean, I think that the kid needs to show his own will to go to practice, to be really dedicated. And that's when I knew already that I think I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna stay in hockey all my life. In childhood, well, there's been a Slovenian guy. His name was Cveto Pretnar. Unfortunately, God bless his soul, he died this year. And I remember when my dad took me to these games, and there's a game on the other side of the rink, and the goalie was on the other side of the rink. I always stared at him for some reason. That's how I decided to be a goalie. Can't really remember. I think the first time that I went to Canada to play juniors there, I think that was a big eye-opener, because I come from a small town, and I was the first time I even went on the plane and go to a different country. And it was different, you know. The language I couldn't speak that very well, and I think that was a great experience for me as a player and as a person, because all of a sudden you're without your mom that cooks for you, and you're home, and you know, you have to take care of yourself. Plus, you have to play and be really responsible, and that's, I think, one of the things that I really like about my journey. I think Canada has had a totally different approach because you're on your own. And in Belarus, I remember that we practiced a lot. I was really tired for a month, I think. But you know, and I believe that in everything you have to find some positive things and get the best out of them. I like them all for some reason. I don't know. I like to walk around a little bit and go to museums and stuff like that. I like to watch documentary films. I like history a lot. I always go to history museums as well, as much as I can. I like animals. I have 2 big dogs at home as well, and yeah, that's about it. But for now, I haven't really been able to see much of the city, but I know there's some museums out there. And when I get more time, I think I'm gonna go and check it out. I'm trying to learn Russian right away. I mean, as much as I can, because I really want to talk your language, not English as we're talking right now. What I learned, I mean, I was kind of surprised how superstitious people can be sometimes, and no whistling anywhere. I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's fine. But mostly I'm here and really working, trying to stay focused on my job and really get occupied by my job and help my guys as best as I can. And that's it. Болельщики, я вас приглашаем на первый матч. В субботу начинаем играть. Соперник будет Динамо Москва. Что сказать? Ходите, поддержите команду. Мы будем все сделать, чтобы играли каждую игру.